But it seems like Brittney Griner has confirmed that she is a male. She's a man. And it's all because she's confirming seemingly that she fathered her child.
I am 9 years all-star, baby, okay? I get to be the old school, I'm Papa B at the all-star, okay? Yeah.
City game, you could clearly see what she was saying.
Talking about earlier today.
Brittney Griner is spiraling, and this time it has nothing to do with basketball. What started as a courtside clash with rookie phenom Caitlin Clark quickly turned into a viral controversy. As one heated exchange sparked endless debates online, fans dissected the clip, compared past footage, and flooded social media with theories and supposed leaks, fueling speculation that pushed the WNBA into the spotlight. While none of it has been confirmed, the silence from the league and the growing chatter from fans and sponsors have only added fuel to the fire. At the center of it all is Griner herself, caught in a storm that's no longer just about trash talk, it's about trust, transparency, and how one moment on the court can ignite a nationwide conversation.
A lot of people believe what you said was effing white girl or effing white girls. Is it possible that's what you said?
No, would never say that. Like, there's no place for that in our league. Wouldn't say that.
So even though you can't remember, you know that was not what you said?
I know it wasn't that because I wouldn't use that type of...
Lip readers now claim they caught something else in that courtside exchange, something that made everyone stop and rewind the clip. According to them, Griner didn't just throw out trash talk. They believe she may have referred to herself in a way that sparked even bigger questions. The tone was calm, direct, unapologetic, no sarcasm, no hesitation, and that's exactly why the internet exploded. Within minutes, the clip was clipped, shared, and dissected across every platform, fueling a wildfire of speculation that shows no sign of slowing down.
For the ticky-tack fouls that we were talking about earlier today.
That pretty much sounds like trash effing white girl.
Yeah.
I mean, let's just be honest.
Some fans brushed it off as trash talk, but others were convinced it wasn't a joke at all, that it was a full-on slip. And this time, it wasn't just TikTok stirring the pot. The moment hit the mainstream, with podcasters, analysts, and even news anchors asking whether this was just heat of the moment, hype, or something deeper. That's when the real digging began, and things quickly went from messy to disturbing. After the mixed-up clip went viral, fans started pulling receipts, and one resurfaced video lit the match. It was an old Instagram story showing Brittney shirtless, no filters, no censor blurred, just raw footage. The detail that stunned people most, Instagram's own algorithm didn't flag it as nudity or inappropriate. Instead, it classified her chest as male, fueling even more speculation and sending the controversy into overdrive.
Swag you, Brittney. Let me see something real quick. Brick! Thank you! Get the out of here, yo!
Now, everyone knows how strict Instagram is when it comes to nudity. One slip, and a post is gone in seconds. But this clip, it stayed up. No warnings, no bans, nothing. That's when fans began asking, was this just a glitch? Or did the AI recognize something we've all been told not to question? Suddenly, the story wasn't just about what Brittney said courtside, was about what her body seemed to be saying to. The resurfaced footage quickly got stitched with the mixed-up moment. And soon, people were comparing everything, her chest, her voice, even her physique to male athletes. Old clips were analyzed, threads flooded Reddit and X, and what started as a single exchange turned into a full-blown internet investigation. In one clip, her voice caught particular attention, not just the words, but the tone, the deepness, the bass fueling, the speculation that something bigger might be hidden behind the silence.
Pass! 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 I am 9 years all-star, baby, okay? I get to be the old school, I'm Papa B at the all-star, okay? Yeah. Young lad. Get your shot, baby, get bucket.
And just like that, the whole narrative flipped. After that sideline slip and the resurfaced shirtless clip spread like wildfire, the internet went into full-on detective mode, and what fans uncovered only fueled the whispers. A new theory began, dominating the conversation, that Brittney Griner isn't just dominant on the court, but biologically different in ways the WNBA never wanted exposed. Some speculated she could be intersexed. Others suggested a rare condition that naturally elevates testosterone. Then came the wilder claims allegations of hormone therapy, or even that she was born male and the truth had been hidden from day one. And just when it seemed the rumors couldn't get any bigger, fans dug up another viral TikTok breaking down everything from her deep voice and dating history to shocking claims that she once got a girlfriend pregnant. That's when the chaos hit a whole new level.
But when you actually listen to Brittney Griner's voice is very, very masculine, okay? Now, Brittney Griner is also a lesbian, and we found out probably about, 3-4 months ago that Brittney Griner's lover, Cheryl, a woman, actually got pregnant. And a lot of people had questions, man. How did this happen?
Now here's the thing, there's no hard evidence. No leaked medical chart, no official diagnosis, no numbers on paper. But that hasn't stopped people from connecting the dots like it's a true crime board. Because when you've got Instagram flagging a chest as male, a voice that's been debated for years, and a courtside comment that felt a little too specific to be random, fans aren't just scrolling past anymore, they're stopping and asking questions. And that's where the WNBA gets dragged straight into the fire. This is a league with strict policies on trans athletes, hormone tracking, and gender eligibility. So if Brittney has any kind of biological advantage, whether natural or not, why hasn't it ever been addressed? The loudest theory, the league knew, or at least suspected, and instead of investigating, they protected their star. While the internet dissects every frame, the WNBA has stayed stone silent. No tweets, no statements, no press runs, nothing. And that silence isn't neutral anymore. It's looking like guilt, especially as fans point out the irony. Brittney herself has spoken in support of trans men competing in women's sports, all while her own eligibility is under fire.
Bro, she's advocating for Brittney Griner supports that. So like
doing trans?
She wants trans women to be able to participate in women's sports.
And fans are catching on fast because when your most high-profile player becomes the center of a viral identity scandal and the league says nothing, it doesn't look like discretion, it looks like a cover-up. Remember, Brittney isn't just another player, she's been the face of the WNBA. She was part of a massive political prisoner swap. She sat down for national interviews, and her story has been framed as bigger than basketball. She's not just an athlete, she's a symbol. And that's why, for years, her past was handled with extra care by the media until now. In one resurfaced interview, Brittney spoke openly about her time locked away in Russia, the trauma, the isolation, the global spotlight tanned. Those moments built her image as a survivor. But now, that very image is what's under fire.
And cannabis oil is found, which you know is illegal there.
Mm-hmm.
What is racing through your mind during that time?
Just everything that I'm not gonna see. I'm thinking about my wife, thinking about what my family's gonna think, public opinion's gonna think.
But now that survivor image is being tested because if there's even a chance Brittney has been competing with a biological advantage and the league hasn't been transparent. This isn't just about fair play, it's about the WNBA's credibility. And with the silence stretching on, it's starting to look less like strategy and more like a cover-up. Meanwhile, as the internet spiraled over Brittney's comments and the medical whispers, another name kept getting pulled into the mess: Caitlin Clark. And to be clear, Caitlin didn't ask for this, but her rise changed everything. From day one, she was a forced rookie season, sold out arenas, shattered records, and ratings the league hadn't touched in years. She didn't just arrive, she reset the standard. Clips of her pulling up from deep and dropping buckets with ease went viral, fueling her fan base overnight and sparking envy behind the scenes.
Clark, all night tonight. Are you talking about my high school experience? Clark connects! The young one here, Caitlin Clark, just dancing with the basketball, going to her left, stepping into it.
Back Benley. Here's Clark, a good look from three. She got it!
But that kind of spotlight doesn't come without backlash, especially from vets who've spent over a decade grinding in the league without ever getting this kind of shine. And that's where the jealousy angle around Brittney Griner really started to heat up. Even the media couldn't resist jumping in. And nobody hit harder than conservative podcaster Patrick Bett. On his show, he flat out mocked Brittney for complaining about fans being too loud at Caitlin Clark's games, blasting her as ungrateful and out of touch. The clip went viral instantly, with Patrick pointing out the obvious those same fans she's whining about are the ones paying her salary.
Go to Adam. Put the quote of Brittney Griner, what she said about the NBA. This is so funny how all this stuff works out, right? She says, this is from Brittney. Every time we play her, there's this commotion. like this loud rumbling from the stands. Turns out it's people, thousands of them, just sitting there, watching on purpose. It's very disruptive. It's called a freaking game that they pay you money to play. Don't play the game.
That moment went nuclear hundreds of thousands of views in hours. And Patrick wasn't alone. From Twitter Spaces to sports radio to YouTube channels, everyone had something to say. The verdict: Brittney Griner was ungrateful, entitled, and out of touch. And once the fire caught, it didn't stop at her attitude. One side wasn't debating anymore. They were declaring, to them, that grown man comment wasn't just trash talk, it was the final straw. Viral posts demanded action. Get him off the court, enforce WNBA policy. No men. Others dredged up Russia, asking if Brittney was in a men's prison. Some even warned if she hurts a female player and turns out to be male, the league could get sued for millions. But the WNBA stayed silent. Not a statement. Not a clarification. Nothing. And that silence only made things worse. Because while the internet spiraled, whispers from locker rooms and boardrooms started surfacing again, the same rumors that have floated for years. That Brittney's paperwork was incomplete. That questions about her dominance were raised early and brushed aside. Why? Because Brittney Griner isn't just a player, she's a global brand. So where's Brittney in all this? Sources say she's rattled behind closed doors, she's venting to teammates, calling the backlash not just cruel, but fueled by transphobia and racism. In her eyes, this was never about science, it was always about bias. She's been judged for her height, her build, her voice, her presence, her refusal to conform. Too tall, too strong, too masculine. And now, too visible. But here's the kicker. She might not be entirely wrong. Because, let's be real, a lot of the loudest voices demanding blood tests and eligibility. Probes aren't just worried about fairness. They've got political motives, cultural agendas, and long-standing fears about women who don't fit the mold. This scandal just gave them a headline to run with. And the scary part, all it takes is one crack, one medical document, one teammate finally speaking out, one whistleblower with the right receipts. If that happens, this won't just be a controversy. It'll be a full-blown reckoning. So buckle up, because this story, it's nowhere near over.